Hello, Paul here. Today I'm going to be giving you guys, for the rest of 2023, I'm going to be giving you guys some really good videos to be looking out for. These are going to be videos that are going to be where I'm kind of headed towards the new year as far as what I'm doing. And you'll guys be up to speed on what I'm kind of my goals and everything for next year. But what I want to kind of do in the next 3 videos, I'm going to be going over a universal strategy that works pretty well from what I can see when I'm applying this. It works good for Forex, it works good for stocks, it works good for crypto. It's a specific strategy, it's a custom strategy that I've come up with. And I'm going to be mentioning it in the next 3 videos because I'm going to be going over how this universal strategy works for stocks, crypto, and Forex. And I'm going to show you guys 3 times how to do this strategy. And whenever in the future, whenever I'm making future videos, it's going to be coming back to the strategy because this is the strategy that I use for my trading because it works for all 3. So today I'm going to be going over stocks since, I have that on my mind right now. We're going to go look at stocks and we're going to see how well this strategy works for stocks. Now you can use this strategy for options trading, but I'm going to go over in another video. I'm going to be going over another strategy that you can use with this strategy that you don't have to use for options trading. You can use it another way. But anyway, I'm going to plug you into the formula and then we'll look at a couple stocks and we'll see how well this works. Okay, so let me show you how to set up this strategy here. Now, you are required. Now, it'll work the best if you have a pro membership for TradingView, but and you also, it's optional to get Ghost Market Pro, but there's a workaround if you don't want to get it. I use it with Ghost Market Pro because it gives me more indicators, but if you don't want Ghost Market Pro, I'll show you the alternative here. But basically, with Ghost Market Pro, what you want to load it up here, you want to do the swing indicator, and you want to check everything off, except for the last 2, which is the 90 and the 95. Now, you specifically want to use this for that last line here on the bottom because it gives you a color-coded, it'll show you basically the direction that's going. If it's green, then it's bullish. If it's red, it's bearish, and you can see that right here. Now, if you don't want Ghost Market Pro, I could show you the alternative here. Let me just show you here. If you go to your indicator setup, go to favorites. You want to go to CMA trend bars. Now, if you're doing this without Ghost Market Pro, you need to click this twice. But I can't do it twice on my. Well, yeah, I can do it. I think I can do it twice. Let's just do this here. CMA trend bars. Okay, so you got CMA trend bars, and what you basically want to do is you want to change it to. You change it to 90. There's the first one. And you want to change it to 95. And then you have it set for that. So if you'll notice, I could switch on Ghost Market Pro and the trend bars, and you'll see exactly the same thing. Trend bars are for free. Ghost Market Pro, you have to pay for the package. But, you see trend bars, you can shut that off and go to Ghost Market Pro. It's the same thing. So whichever way you want to do, to apply all this in the strategy, you will need, if you want to do it with the trend bars, you're going to need the upgraded membership of TradingView. Just putting that out there because there's other indicators I need to walk you through. So the next thing you want to do is you want to get your 3 smooth moving averages. And you want to change it to 10 and 20. And you just want to make sure your colors are good. You check off the 3rd one. You don't need it. And then the last one here, we got the MACD. And the MACD, I just check off the histogram, and we have that. So the formula here is real easy. If you're doing stocks, which is what we're going to be looking at today, you first want to look at your 90 and your 95, and you want to look at whichever time frame you want to use. I'll do the hour. With the hour, you'll get the overall picture of what the market is doing. So if it's green, it's bullish. If it's red, it's bearish. So there's a couple ways to make your moves here with the stock market. You can, once you know what direction it's going overall, you have to look for indications of when to get in, when to get out. So we will use the 10 and the 20 to make our entry points. So we'll make our entry points with either doing the 10 and 20 crossing or the MACD. So we'll look at a couple spots here. Now, with MicroStrategy here, we can tell that it just turned green right here. So what we want to look for, we either want to look for it crossing up on the MACD or crossing with the 10 and the 20 directly on the line of where it's going bullish. So that's what you want to look for. Now, if you know the direction, you can go to a smaller time frame if you want and kind of scalp if you want. But if we had the candles here, you could get in right here. You see it happening right here with the MACD. So once you know that it's bullish, you can ride that out. So what you can see from the 10 and 20 is, as long as the 10 and 20 are not crossing again, it will remain going in that direction. So you can see you can ride this entire thing out because it doesn't cross again. You can look at the 10 and 20, or you can look at the MACD for your signals. For the MACD, you can get in. Now, if the MACD is really used for, if you miss this, this entry point right here, the next thing you want to do is you want to, since you know the trend is going up, you want to look at your MACD on when it's crossing. So that would be the next signal to get into a trade. So let's say you missed this right here. Right there, you missed that. So since you know that it's bullish right now with the 90 and the 95, what you want to look for is moments where it's going up with the MACD. So it has to be crossing up. So we see that right here. You see that with the MACD. So we turn on the candles, and we can get in right here. There'll be another entry spot right here. There's another entry spot right here. And there's a couple ones right here. There's an entry spot right here. There's an entry spot right there. There's an entry spot right here. There's an entry spot right there. There's a brief one right there. There's a brief one right there. And you get the general idea. So that's kind of how you do this strategy. You can really find those good moments. Now, when it's red, it's exactly the same thing. One thing you want to look out for is when it's doing sideways stuff. So this is a very quick bearish time. So you want to make sure another method that I would do here is I'd put on Bollinger Bands. So I'd put on some Bollinger Bands, and if they look too narrow, it's a sign to me that it's going sideways, so I wouldn't bother. But, plug in Bollinger Bands just to see if there's any kind of sideways movement. But, that's just to check if there's anything sideways. Now, in this scenario here, we see a bearish movement. So it's kind of the same thing. You want to focus on the moments where it's going down, not when it's going up. See, it's printed out a red, the 90-95, it's printed out a red line here indicating that it's bearish. So you want to focus on the moments where it's going down. So we see our entry points right here. There's a brief one there. There's a brief one here. And here's a good one right here. So you'll see it easy. So you'll use the 90.95 to kind of just figure out what the overall trend is. You can also use the 90.95 for another method, and as soon as you see it go from red to green or green to red, you can enter trades, and as long as it stays, green, you should be good here. You can check your MACD. So as soon as it goes from red to green, you can enter a trade, and you can stay in that trade as long as the MACD doesn't cross. So let's say right here it goes from red to green. So as soon as it crosses or looks like it's about to cross, you want to get out right there. So that's another thing you can do with the strategy, is find the moments where it goes from red to green, green to red, and look at your MACD, and as soon as you see it starting to cross, that's a good moment to get out of your trade. So anyway, this is doing it with the stocks. I'm just going over this with MicroStrategy, but this will work for whatever stock. This will work good for options if you want to do something like SPY. It's the same thing with SPY. If you're doing option trading, see right here, it got turned green, so it's bullish. We also see the 10 and the 20 are crossing right here. So from this point on, you only want to focus on moments of it going up. If you miss this moment right here, you can find moments with the MACD of it going up. Like right here would be a moment. Right here's a moment. So you would make, if you're doing options, you can ride this out. And then this is a $12. Well, this is 3 days, but this looks like end of market. But it's a $12 difference in price right here. And we know that it's bullish. So you can get these quick little pumps if you want. We see it happening right here. And see if we find any more. If it's still bullish. So where's it cross? Is it crossing any? Well, there's a good run right here. If you caught this one, crossed up here all the way up. And that's it. So it works well. If you want to use this for doing options, you can do it for options. I personally use this strategy with stocks to, find some good percentage gains. And that's something I'm going to be talking about in a future video. So I use this strategy to find good moments in the stocks. I'm going to go over a strategy later on, how I'm using it for, not necessarily for options, but just to find good trading moments when it's going up on certain assets. But that's another video. But anyway, if you guys like this strategy, make sure you hit the like button. I will be going over it with Forex, and then I will be going over it with crypto as well. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, if you guys like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.